first voiceover guide for Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence or Snake Eater. It's just the version of the game I have. From here you just want to head north and you'll find some crocodiles. I do pull up my tranquilizer gun, but I just usually run past them. They're usually worthless, and all they do will knock you down and hurt you a little bit. But if you play kind of the way I am, you're not going to get found that much, so it doesn't really matter. At least this far in the game.
Major, I've spotted 2 enemy soldiers.
They're probably KGB troops sent to guard Sokolov.
AK-47s and grenades.
Snake, your presence in Soviet territory is already a violation of international law. You can't let the Kremlin find out that the CIA and the American government are involved. Contact with the enemy is strictly prohibited. Don't engage them in battle either. This is a stealth mission. Got that?
The Major is right. The point of this mission is to sneak through the jungle without being seen. The success of the mission depends on how well you use your camouflage. Change your camouflage by selecting Camouflage from the Survival Viewer. The Uniform option lets you pick your uniform, while the Face option lets you change your face paint. Choosing camouflage that blends in with your surroundings will help you conceal yourself more effectively. Also, don't forget that anything that moves will stand out in the jungle. If you just stand up and run around like an idiot, you're bound to be spotted. But if you crawl instead, you should be able to sneak by without being noticed. You can see how effective your camouflage is by looking at the Camo Index. The Camo Index shows how well your current camouflage blends in with the surrounding area. The higher the value, the harder you are to spot, and vice versa. The key is to make yourself one with nature. Keep that in mind as you go along, okay?
Alright, the details of my guide are I'm going through a clean save file on hard difficulty. And here is just putting on some camouflage. And what I'm going to do here is hide in the bushes and wait for the guy to come by and tranquilize him, so I don't get caught by his buddies. And you really can't leave people alone too long or wander around too much, because the tranquilizers wear off pretty fast on hard. But if you're on lower difficulties, they'll last a lot longer, so you could just mess around, go around and find the frogs or the creatons, or just run around, period. Have fun with it, who knows. If you can get the guy in the distance, it's kind of helpful. So you can sit here and wait and pick off the guys at the other side of the bridge. Make it a little easier on yourself. And don't forget, whenever you go to a different surface, it helps to change camouflage, so you're not as easily spotted. And I lost my camo index, so I'm switching it out. So the guy across doesn't see you as easily. Sometimes these shots, all of a sudden, they'll spot you. Because I'm farther away, it's harder to see. I just go for body shots, get 2 or 3 in them. For right now, that's okay, but later on you'll want to try and go for the head, because to save ammo and whatnot. And again, as I said, anytime it drops and you think you have something better, change it out. I will be trying to get as many camo indexes and extra stuff that I can. On to the next part.